Hello, my name's Charles. Welcome to Baggys Workshop. In this episode, I am going to be fitting some temporary lighting into our workshop area. Like I said, this workshop at the moment is all brick. A bit of lath work, and the ceiling is in a right state, and the floor is not very even. It's all over the place. So what we're going to do today is we're going to fit some, like I say, temporary light into the ceiling, so that way we can work in here, getting things ready for the next part of the build. Right, I'm going to set up the camera and do a bit of a time lapse of us doing this first bit. Don't forget, if you like this sort of thing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification for upcoming videos. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to be installing some 5-foot LED tube lights. I'm going to be putting 4 up in here. Might be a bit of overkill, but I want good lighting in here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm not an electrician, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be putting it onto a plug. So I can just flip it on and off at the switch. That way it's not going to be connected into the mains, into the main fuse board. Again, this is a temporary solution. We will be getting an electrician in later to cable in all of the power, for getting all the power for the sockets, and the lights will be done and be carried out by a professional. But like I said, temporary solution just to get some lights up in here. I'm going to be putting a couple of lights along this side, a couple of lights towards that side of the room. Just going to daisy chain them back to a plug socket on the wall over here. No, it's not the perfect solution, but like I said, it is just a temporary solution. Right, let's get on with it. I apologise for the lighting at the moment. It will get better once we've done this bit, but we're just running off one small portable LED light at the moment. Okay, so I've installed the 4 strips up in the ceiling now. Most of them I've managed to screw straight into some wood above the plaster. Some others I couldn't, so I've just put a few plugs in just to screw into. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coming from the plug into this one here and across to this one, across to the one at the back there, and then one to the front up here. So I'm going to daisy chain them, so that I'm going to be using 1mm twin and earth, because they're only 4 lights and they are low power. That will be absolutely fine for what we need to do. like I said before, these are just temporary. Right, so next steps is running the cable between the lights. Just going to do that. I've now completed the light install. The cable is coming round and is now just on a plug. It's in there somewhere. There you go. Plug. I know the ports I know the socket's hanging off the wall, but we haven't got any plaster or anything on the walls at the moment. As you can see, it is now nice and bright. Whee! In the workshop. Plenty of light enough for what I need to do. And we did have one little hiccup. One of the tubes was broken, so I've had to take that back to my supplier and they've just swapped that out for me. It's not a problem. We will be taking the ceiling down in here at some point. I've just had a chat with the owner. We're going to be replacing the ceiling. At that point, what we'll do is we'll just take the lights down, fasten them up to the rafters what we've got, and when we need to put new plasterboard up, we'll put new plasterboard up and then fasten it into those. But when we're doing that, we'll be doing it properly. Like I said before, this is only a temporary solution until we can get round to finishing the building and getting the power done properly for both sockets and lighting. Hopefully my next project, which I'll be working on, is a small dust extraction system. It's not going to be hard mounted anywhere. It's just going to be running off my shop vac. Just waiting for the parts to arrive. Hopefully I'll be able to do that early next week. I want to get that set up prior to me actually start building anything, That way I've got somewhere to get rid of all the dust. The project has got a bit bigger since the first part of this video. So that was a few days ago, because I had to finish, and I've only just managed to get the final bulb in. We're now going to be ripping the floor up in here as well. So we're going to be taking up these tiles. So we've got one level of floor which we can then level to, instead of multiples. It's going to take a bit of work, but we should get it all sorted, and we've got something we can actually work with and level the whole floor up to. If anybody knows any good architects in the Midlands area in the UK, please reach out to me. We are trying to find a good architect to help us with this. We did have an architect, but things aren't going to plan with it, so we're just looking for a new one. So like I said, everything's still up in the air. And I would like to get started on this as soon as possible. Well, thank you for joining us. Hopefully we'll have a new video out soon, and we can start doing some of our projects. Thank you for watching.